In this video, I'm going to be looking at the new HIVE update, showing you everything you need to know about it, and playing a few of the new games that came along with it. Now, the first thing you'll notice upon entering the game is this new portal here. This takes you to the new hub along with the new games. If you walk through the portal, you'll be teleported here. It may take a little bit. It did for me because I have a slow console. And you'll see 4 new games that you enter just the same way you enter a normal game. Block Drop, Capture the Flag, The Bridge, and Ground Wars. And you'll also notice in the navigator in this new hub, there's several new options like the games and hub games and hub parkours. Now, hub games is not actually the games you see in front of me right now. Now, I'll show you what those are in a minute, but first I'm going to enter one game of Ground Wars just to test it out and see what it is so I can explain it better to you. Once we enter, it's just like the hub of any other game. It has 5 map choices, so not bad for a brand new game. I'm not sure if there's parkour, but there probably is. I didn't get that long of a chance to explore it. I have 0 of everything. I've never played this before, so this is a first playthrough for me too. I've skipped over the waiting time, and now there's only a few seconds left until the game starts. This looks oddly familiar if you've played HIVE before. This is pretty much just like Snow Wars, but with a few added things like power-ups. Obviously, you're using eggs instead. Build phase, fight phase, all that is still the same. I'll show you what the new power-ups are in just a second. Alright, the first power-up used in this game is coming up just in a second here. Right after I hit this guy, it will say, Imposter, trust no one. This basically means that somebody on your team is actually from the enemy team. At least that's what I think it means. Don't trust me, I'm not 100% sure, more like 90. But basically that means someone who looks like they're on their team can actually be on the enemy team and kill you on your side. There it is again. So be careful about that. Trust no one when that happens. Yeah. Now, this next power-up is arguably one of the most powerful in the game. There's a floating TNT that's yellow. It'll sometimes appear over the middle of the thing. If you hit it, it destroys all the enemy blocks. So now they have no defenses. They're exposed. So very powerful right there if you can hit it. So when a power-up is on the map, it'll basically just look like that. You see, I just got it there. Here's another one. This one gives you armor. It's also really good. See, I have full iron armor now, and that I think it just makes it take 2 hits to kill you. So you can get hit once and your armor comes off. You get hit again and then you're out. So pretty powerful there as well. Somebody else is wearing diamond. I think that just means 3 hits, but that's a lot rarer. See, they're right there. You don't really want to fight them because they're a bit too powerful. Here's the armor in action. This is a slowed down clip of me getting hit. You can see the egg coming at me right there. I get hit, and it says Mining Bomb broke your iron armor. You've lost all protection. So I took a hit, but I'm still alive, and then I died. So that was Ground Wars. It's a pretty good game. Basically just Snow Wars on steroids. Alright, next game. This one is called The Bridge, and it's pretty much what you think it would be. It's a bridge. Basically just features 2 players, 1 on each side, fighting. There's a 1x1, well, not a 1x1, a 1x bridge across a gap. If you fall off the bridge, you're out and you die and you get sent back. You have arrows, swords, special abilities. Personally, I think Leap is the best because it allows you to just jump by your opponent. See right here, I'm using Leap. Just leap past, and then all you have to do is climb up the stairs and jump into the hole. And you get 1 point. It's best out of 5, I think. 5 rounds. If you look in the top right, there is 4 gray squares, 1 red square. Before I got the point, it was 5 gray squares. So all you have to do is jump in, get a point. If you get 3, I think you would just win automatically. Not sure, because I didn't play it that way this time. Yeah. See, another use for Leap, if they have a block or a stopper to prevent you from getting over, you just leap past. You can leap onto their island to get another score. Now, if you jump in and you get 3, that's it. That's game. You win. Next up here is Block Drop. You just press regular block drop unless you want to do a custom server. There is a few maps. There's actually quite a few. There's 6. I have no idea what this front thing is for because sometimes it doesn't put your blocks down. It's odd. I'm not sure. Now, once the game loads, basically, you'll leave green trails behind you. Those trails will then turn yellow, then orange, then red, and then they will break. You saw I just fell through where somebody was walking. There's a few levels, I think 4, and water at the bottom. So your goal is to just stay as high as you can for as long as you can. This game is a lot easier in third person because you can see around you and you can see better where you're jumping. You won't get caught by surprise. Now, you also see you have a thing called Vault. If you use it, it basically just jumps you really high. It's not quite high enough to reach the next level. I didn't try double vaulting. I think maybe you can, not sure. I don't think it recharges. There's power-ups around the map that you're gonna have to get, maybe, to recharge them. You have to see in the chat, power-up to spawn on the map. Just vaults you, so if you're in an area and you can't really get out because it's too thin or there's too long of a jump, you can probably use a vault to get over there. Pretty good, as long as you use it wisely. So yeah, and I just died, but the best part about being dead is that I get to show you exactly what the power-up looks like. It's just a star, it'll spawn on a block. Just punch it, you'll get it. It can be anything. Some of them restore parts of the map. Some of them restore your vaults. Some of them give you a knockback Nemo, which is obviously huge on this, because you can just hit him and you can kill him. I think it's 1 hit. It may be more, not 100% sure. Now, last but not least, capture the flag. This is pretty straightforward. It's just capturing the flag. There is a limit on some of these games, so be aware of that, and don't just sit there for a while thinking that you're gonna go in, but you're really not, because it might be full. There's 12 people allowed in capture the flag. The game that I played, a lot of people left very quickly, so most of the game it was 2v2, and I ended up having to leave because it was 1v1 and one of them was AFK. It's no fun if they're AFK. And when you spawn in, you'll notice there's 2 stations, upgrade and items. Items gives you stuff like better iron armor, diamond sword, more arrows, blocks, stuff like that. Upgrade allows you to get absorption hearts upon respawning. It allows you to get stronger blocks that take longer to mine. It allows you to get stronger arrows. I think one of them, I'm not 100% sure, more hearts maybe is on there? No, I don't really know all of them, but they're pretty good. They cost a lot of coins, and you'll see in the upper right corner, I have coins slowly filling up. You get 15 for a kill. I'm not sure how many you get for capturing a flag, but they go up at about 1 per second. Now, I may have forgotten to mention it, but if you look around, you can just truly see how well designed these maps are. These things, it's huge, and the level of detail put into it. It looks amazing. It's absolutely massive. There's several areas which you can go. Obviously, the main area is just straight across. See, there's a lower area with glass. There's an upper area with black stone that you can run on. And there's like side paths and all that. It's pretty cool. One of the best maps in HIVE, I'd say. All right, now we're back in the new hub. If you activate your navigator, scroll all the way down, you should be able to find hub games, which you will then click on. There's Nemo Slap, Duels, and Spleef. I'm gonna try Nemo Slap first, just because it's the first one listed. And here we go. All right, now the lobby I was just in was empty. If you want to fix that, you're gonna have to go to the slime ball that says leave game, use it, and then run around the area until you find something that says play. Click on that and it'll bring you to a lobby that has players. Not sure exactly why it does that, but it does. So for the time being, at least till I fix it, you're gonna have to try and do that to find a game with players. Now, overall, Nemo Slap is pretty good. It's basically sumo, but on multiple platforms and using fish. So, pretty good, I'd say. On to the next. All right, now the next one will be, I think, Duels, and basically it's just 1v1 PvP. There's basic PvP, arching, and UHC. Basic PvP just features a stone sword and iron armor. Archer features Infinity 1 bow and iron armor. UHC features iron armor along with an axe, 8 snowballs, and 16 wooden planks. So basically you just go, you fight, you lose or win, and then you can replay. So 1v1 duels. And in case you wanted to see it, here is the Archer kit. It's just Infinity 1 bow, some arrows, iron armor. The only real way to fight in this one is with your bow. Punching does pretty much nothing. So if you don't like fighting with bows, don't pick this one. If you love it, then pick this one. And finally, the UHC kit. It's pretty much the basic PvP. The axe is, I think, the same as the sword, right? Maybe it's not for the hit speed, but the damage is the same. Features some planks and snowballs so you can like build and hit other people off buildings. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Now, if you scroll all the way down again and said click Hub Parkours, you'll find a list of parkours. If you want to complete them in order, just go left to right. If you don't, then don't. Obviously, the hardest one is the final and bottom one. The easiest is the first and most top left one. There's plenty of things like fans, these little buttons here. Yep, and they spawn little platforms for you to jump on. There's fans that will blow you off of the thing. There's things that'll break if you stand on them too long. There's fans that'll blow you up. There's moving platforms that you have to stand on. And there's checkpoints as well. So obviously I'm not going to show all these, but I did all of them. For me, it was pretty easy. So shouldn't take, they're not like insanely hard. So that's the new Hive update. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed. Don't forget to go play it yourself to check it out. Yeah, thanks for watching.